Okay, friends, here we are, 8 o'clock, Thursday. I'm going to do a warm-up. I'm going to start with a warm-up as we normally do. We're going to move around the room in the way that that the body needs to move. And I'm going to shift the camera for a moment and just turn here a little bit into this beautiful room that we have to play in today. Move the body in any way that the body wants to move and let the voice follow. Today we're going to do a short version of Community Sing, which is now called CommSing. So we're going to do first a warm-up, and then we're going to sing for 21 minutes. And then we'll be done for tonight. All right, so moving around the room in any way that the body wants to move. I've got a lovely space to move in right now, and letting the voice follow. Wherever you are in your space today, really listen to what the body needs to do. You might feel like you want to do a big, big, open, wide movement, but also just listen to how still and quiet the body might have been all day. So go gently. Don't go gently in the beginning. And just listen first to the spine. The spine will tell you what it needs. And then maybe shaking off some tension or stress from the day. And then just really listening in to the way that the body wants to move right now. You move around your space in whatever way makes sense at the moment, but it's definitely a standing up and moving around if that's within your realm of possibilities right now. Moving around and in whatever way you can, extending out from a flexible, movable spine and letting the voice follow whatever the body needs to do. I'm feeling a lot of spinning and turning today. Testing the limits. How far can I reach? How far can I go within the confines of the space that I'm in? Playing with small and open, big, closed and small, and open wide, But I'm giving you some suggestions based on what my body's asking for, and I'm asking you to follow what your body needs in this moment, at this time, in this bizarre scenario in which we find ourselves. So when we're working in an art gallery, we do this in this space, and we just move around the space and take in the art that's in the room. And I invite you to do that in whatever space you're in right now. I'm just sort of taking in the fireplace, which is in fact a work of art in this space. Taking in the windows as if it was a piece of art on the wall in the gallery. And I'm in a space right now that is actually was built by artists, so it's a very inspiring place. Taking it all in and thinking, this might be something that I might sing to and about later. So just moving around still, following what the body needs to do. Gentle, easy, organic warm-up of the body and the body and the voice together. Right? So one of the pieces of art that I was telling you about are these doors. We did this last week and I just couldn't figure out how to get the doors in there, so today I figured out how to get the doors in. All right, so here we are now, and I'm going to invite you to put your feet hip width apart. And one way to find that is to put the heel of one foot into the arch of the other. And then lift that heel and pivot out. That's about hip width for most bodies. If that doesn't feel comfortable, then make an adjustment. Go a little bit wider or a little bit closer, a little bit narrow. But just find a place where your knees are not knocking and your hips feel comfortable bending one knee and then the other. If there's any grinding or any tension whatsoever, make an adjustment that works for your body. All right, so I'm bending one knee and then the other. My feet are flat on the floor. I'm aware of the balls of my feet and also the heels. And they are plugged into the floor. Bending one knee and then the other. Unlocking the knees unlocks the ankles, unlocks the hips. Wagging the tail begins a process of moving the spine in all the ways that the spine wants to move. Moving the spine in all the ways that the spine wants to move unlocks the rib cage. Unlocking the rib cage unlocks the shoulders and the elbows and the hands, imagining the hands are wet and shaking off the water. Gentle shakes and bounces, that's what we're going for now, and unlocking the hinges. In whatever way this makes sense to you, if you're sitting down, you can find a way to sit on your sits bones and begin to move the spine in all the ways that the spine can move and unlocking the hinges. That's what we're going for now, unlocking the hinges. Following the spine up to the neck, freeing the neck, whatever that means to you. Gently, gently, gently. Following the neck, the spine, up the neck to this place in between the ears, behind the roof of the mouth, which always makes me yawn. Enjoying the yawn. And here is a place where you can yawn freely. Riding the yawn out like a wave. Unlocking the jaw. And noticing this big, heavy head that we have that balances miraculously on the tip of the spine. Bobbly head. And pause. Unlock the knees and pause. Noticing where the body opens to receive the breath. Noticing the physical body, any sensations. The opening as we inhale and settling back down as we exhale. Noticing any areas that still are holding some tension or stress or holding in any way. Letting that go. Gentle shakes and bounces. Physical body is one way that we can attend to our nervous system, attending, just noticing, no judgment. Just noticing the way that it is right now. And then also noticing the activity level of the mind. Just noticing. And also noticing any awareness of emotion. What's the emotional state at the moment right now, this moment, this very moment? Who's driving? The emotional state. And then the fourth state is social. Aware if you have anyone in your environment right now, how is it feeling socially? How is the feeling of relationship? Whether someone's in the space with you now, or you have people on the phone, or on internet, or on some other connection, thinking about socially, relationship-wise, how is that feeling right at this moment? Some of this work comes from Lumos Transforms, the Resilience Toolkit. I recommend it highly. Learning how to reset the nervous system is an essential tool at this time. I mean, it was really great for me a couple of weeks ago when I needed it, and now I need it so much more, right? And I'm using it, and it's really helpful. Lumos Transforms Resilience Toolkit. So, aware, now, whatever you notice what you notice, and notice how this is the same or different from when you first tuned in to this call. Just simple couple of moments of moving around the space, following what the body needs to do, followed by some gentle shakes and bounces. What did that do? All right, so now I'm going to invite us to, again, be aware of the feet plugged into the floor. And then the crown of the head reaching up towards the sky. Lengthening the spine. Always we're thinking about creating space and creating flow. Right, so the feet are plugged in to the floor, and the crown of the head is reaching up to the sky, and aware once again of where the body is opening to receive the breath. And right now I'm calling upon some imagery and language from Sandy Robbins, and I'm thinking about creating, using the imagination to create a swirling and a swirling around, gathering up everything that we don't need right at this moment, gathering it all up and exhaling it down deep into the earth. And now we're moving into also a warm-up that was inspired by Rhiannon. Drinking up life from the earth, swirling and swirling around the center of the self, where the body opens to receive the breath, and exhaling high and wide into the sky. And now drinking in light from the sky into the center of the self, swirling and swirling, exhaling down deep and wide. Drinking up life from the earth, swirling and swirling, front and back, side to side. Exhaling high and wide into the sky. Drinking in light from the sky into the center of the self, swirling and swirling. And exhaling down deep and wide into the earth. Following the rhythm of your own breath, being now the connecting place between earth and sky. Clearing out everything that you don't need right now in this moment. Sending it up to the sky, infinite possibilities. And sending it down into the earth, compost it all. The earth knows what to do. And in this place, in this exchange of life and light, earth, and sky through the center of the south. Listen for the music. And when that music becomes clear, allow it to float out on the breath. Yeah, 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 yeah. Following the rhythm of your own breath. Always giving time for a full inhale. Two more. Now join me in some rhythm. Do it, do it, do it, One more. Notice what you notice. Calling Lisa Sokoloff into the room. Whenever I say notice what you notice, I think of Lisa Sokoloff. So I'm really calling in this space of virtual reality where we are. I'm feeling more and more that I'm calling my teachers in. Sylvia Nakash, Rhiannon, Lisa Sokoloff, Joanne Lowy, right? Sandra Robbins. These are the people who have informed my work, my practices, so that I can share them with you. I call them in tonight. All right, so taking a moment now again, just take a notice of the physical body. How is it the same or different from when you were there before, when you were in this space before, when noticing this? Right? Notice the activity level of the mind. Noticing the emotion. Noticing feeling of relationship, social. Right? Okay, so we're going to do now a 21 minute game. We're going to play with. We're in new territory now, and I was listening this week to an interview that Kathy Siegel Garcia did with Rhiannon, and they were talking about how do we take vocal improvisation and make it applicable. How do we make it work for this setting that we're in right now? And so there's a couple of things that we know. There's a couple of things that we know we can do in a call and response sort of way. There's a couple of things Rhiannon was just mentioning, referring to her book, and I'm looking, she mentioned in the interview Spirolution. So I was thinking about this today. There's 3 cards designated to Spirolution. So I thought we could play a little bit with that. We'll start with a form and freedom that we often do, and then from there we'll move into this idea of creating a groove. And then each person, this is a real discipline. This is a real skill building practice. So we'll have a groove, and then I'll do it for 8 bars, and then during that 8 bars is a chance for you to play within it, to change it slightly, right? To change it just a couple of measures. We're not talking about total solo freedom here. We're talking about what is alive within this pattern that I can change 1 or 2 notes and then return. How do I build upon the musical elements that are in the room, in the phrase, in the group, and really make that work? Okay, so we'll start first with form and freedom, and then I'll read the card about Spirolution, and we will go from there. All right, and we're going to sing for 21 minutes because we know that if we sing for 21 minutes, then we'll have a change in our brain, right? So that's what we're going for, and then when we reach the end of the 21 minutes, the timer will go off, and we will do 3 breaths, and then we'll continue on with our evening. All right, so form and freedom. Let me describe it first, and then I'll press the timer. So form, I'll create a pattern. When I'll think out loud, create a pattern based on the frogs and the sound of the lights and the things that are in the room that I'm in. I'll create a pattern. I've got crickets and frogs out here. They're giving me my background noise. They're my band for tonight. So we'll play with them. When I get the pattern, I'll nod to you so you'll know, okay, that's the pattern. That's the form. So this is form when my hands are this way. And then when my hands go this way, my fingers open up this way like that. That means we're going to do a parallel harmony to the form. Now, if you don't know what parallel harmony is, that's okay. Just stay with me on the form. But if you do know what parallel harmony is, then do a parallel harmony when my hands go like this. And it simply means you'll do the same melody, but you'll start on a different note. Right? So it'll be like this. And then back to form. Now here, this is... we hear the form, but we don't sing it. right? So it's audiation. We're listening to it, but we're not singing it, right? And then we go back to the form. And then this, my hands go up like this means that you sing really whatever you want. Could be sound effects, could be anything, but you know we're coming back to the form. So you go and fly free, but we're coming back, right? So you're going to be ready to come back, all right? So form, parallel harmony, hear it, but don't sing it, and freedom. And we'll do that first, and then we'll go into Spirolution. Okay. Beautiful. Notice what you notice. Okay. This one, Spirolution. Change one note. The leader, that's me, establishes a pattern. I will do that. And then each singer changes the pattern by only a few notes or minor rhythmic variations. So the original idea is still obvious. Now this is your challenge. You're not doing a total full like free solo. You're going to stay within the groove and play with that musical landscape, soundscape. Right? So then we sing the variation. You will sing the variation and then come back to the pattern. Now in this case, I said before we would do 8 bars, but I think we'll do 4, right? So I'm going to stay on the pattern for 4 bars. And then I'll invite you to play around in that. And then after 4 bars, you come back to the pattern. And then I'm going to play for 4 bars. And then I'm going to come back to the pattern, and then you play for 4 bars. All right, and again, the goal is to just change the pattern slightly so you can really sink into it. Now let me find the pattern first. All right. Now play. Now I'll play. Now you my turn now. Your turn. Get Notice what you notice. Notice your breathing. Notice the heart rate. Activity level of the mind. I'm just going to take a minute and take a little bit of water, show you the fireplace that is the work of art that I told you about before. Just take a little sip of water here. And I'll move out a little bit into the space. See if I can do that without it being too bright. Okay, I think I can do it. All right. Ooh, let's start with long tones and see where it leads, okay? Because I'm thinking always about how can I create form that you can play with me in. If I keep it pretty consistent, then you can play in and around it. So I'm going to be working with that right now, starting with long tones and then moving from there. Think about long tones, and when you start hearing harmonies, join me, right? Thinking about long tones and then adding 1 or 2 notes per each breath. I'm not sure why I want to do that right now, but I'm just going to trust it. Shake it off. Goom, 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 get it out, boom, boom, better go, 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 boom, better out, boom, boom, better go, 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 ba bam, ba 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 ba, go, 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 ve 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 go, 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 better than go, 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 ve 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 boom, 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 ve 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 ve. All right. Notice what you notice. Notice what you notice. Sometimes with those long tones, the game is really, it's a listening game of what comes next. And even in this opportunity that we have to expand our horizons and our connections so far, what are the forms that really work for us to still connect in the music? What can I create, as the host to give you space to explore and come up with your own patterns and your own rhythms? That's what I'm thinking about right now in this interesting time. And here's something I don't normally do, but I'm going to try it tonight. I came up with a pattern earlier. We have 3 minutes left in our 21 minutes. I came up with a pattern earlier, and let's play around with that, because then I've also got one extra voice in here with me. Let's try it. Hinne, oh hinne, oh hinne, oh hinne, oh hinne, oh hinne, me hinne, oh hinne, me hinne, This is now the time when we can play with words, we can play around with stories of what we're feeling. What is this that we knew, anything that we planned on. What will we do with what is now? What are we about? What will we be about? When will we plan the next? When will we plan the next normal? What is 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 the next normal we decide? What is the next normal we decide? What is the next normal? That's the challenge that we have now. What is the next normal we decide? What is the way we want to walk forward into life? When we can walk back outside among our neighbors, what do we want to do? What do we want to bring? What do we want to change? What do we want to create? What do we now call normal? We decide we've got a little more time in which to decide, but we can be the artists, and our job is, our responsibility is now to decide, to create what is next, what is new, what is better, what is now, what is the way we want to walk forward. What is the way that we want to walk forward? What is the way that we want to walk forward? What is the way that we want to walk forward? What is the way that we want to walk forward? What is the new normal? What is the new normal? What is the new normal? We're not gonna bounce back, we're gonna bounce forward. Not gonna bounce back, gonna bounce forward. We're gonna bounce forward, gonna bounce forward. Gonna bounce forward, gonna bounce forward. Gonna bounce forward, gonna bounce forward. I'm gonna make that platform upon which we will bounce forward. We're gonna bounce forward. Bounce forward, we're gonna bounce forward. Boom, bam, bam, boom, ba, dum, day, poliera, day, bua, boe, bere, doom, dickie, doom, dickie, doom, dickie, doom, doom, dickie, doom, dickie, doom, dickie, doom. State an intention, think of an intention. What do you want to see moving forward? Diddling, ding, 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 doom, doom, ding, diddling, da, 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 ding, ding, ding. State your intention, fit it into the rhythm. Do, 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 ding, diddling, ding, 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 boom, boom, ding, 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 boom, ba, da, do, doom, 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 doom. State your intention so that you get it solid inside you, and know that it's gonna happen, and also know that it's gonna change. Diddling, ding, 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 diddling, ding, 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 ding. Everything is going to change. That's the one thing I can know for certain. Everything is going to change. Diddling, ding, 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 doom, doom, and ding, 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 doom, ding, 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 doom, doom, ding ding, ding ding, ding ding, ding ding, dong 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 dong, ding ding ding, ding 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 ding. Do do ding 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 dong dong ding 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 dong 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 ding 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 ding. One more time now. Dang 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 dang. Notice what you notice. All right. Thank you for joining me tonight. Yeah, I think we can do this. Next week we're going to be doing this Facebook Live and maybe also as part of ArtShare LA's home share. That's what they're creating a platform on Zoom for ArtShare LA artists, and we are part of that artist world, the family that we've built here for the last 5 years. So we'll be there, and I'll also do it on Facebook Live so that you can join us. Thank you. Any ideas and feedback and things that you can tell me about the experience as we're forming our way into this platform, I would be grateful. We'll end with 3 breaths. So when in doubt, breathe out. Smell the flowers. Sing what you hear. Smell the flowers and listen. Sing what you hear. One more. Thank you all. Thank you so much. See you next week.